When I look out my window, many sights to see. When I look in my window, so many different people to be, and that it's strange, so strange. You've got to pick up every stitch. You've got to pick up every stitch. You've got to pick up every stitch. Oh, must be the season of the wind. Must be the season of the wind. Must be the season of the wind. When I look over my shoulder, what do you think I see? Some other cat looking over his shoulder at me, and he's strange, so strange. You've got to pick up every stitch. You've got to pick up every stitch. Beatniks are out to make it real. Ooh, must be the season of the wind. Must be the season of the wind. Must be the season of the wind. You've got to pick up every stitch. The rabbit's running in the ditch. Beatniks are out to make it red.
Hello, witches and weirdos. It's almost that time. My favorite time of the year. My favorite time. It's spooky time. It's gonna be Halloween. Normally I do my Halloween streams on Halloween, obviously the 31st, but I might have some plans that night, so well, I've been wanting to do this stream for a very long time. I've got Bunny with me again on this channel. Hi, Bun.
I brought chocolate-covered raisins to scare everybody because you guys are haters.
Oh, is it the white? See, I like the yogurt-covered raisins, not chocolate. Yeah, chocolate's gross. How dare you?
I like fruit covered in chocolate, and the yogurt ones are good too.
The yogurt ones are great. They're addicting, actually.
Those are good.
Yeah. So tonight, guys, we're going to talk about A24 films. Mostly, we're going to only talk about
horror.
the horror. Yes, we're only going to talk about the horror films. Kit Kat Meow mentioned The Whale. Unfortunately, we won't be talking about that tonight, but definitely
Still a good movie. It was a good movie.
Still, yes, very much so. Let's see who we got here. Kit Kat Meow, Pussy Destroyer, Polynomial Purebred, Viral Effects, hello honey, Johnny Utah, hey, Allison Marie Armstrong, hello. Before we get into it, The Whale, she has a name, okay? It's Jess.
Oh my god.
Get out. Get out.
Viral. It's always viral.
It's always viral. Oh my god, I fucking love you. Please stay. So obviously, we're going to be talking about our opinions
Yeah, don't expect like well thought out. At least from me,
Same.
guys. I'm not like a podcaster, unfortunately.
Yeah, these are
Oh my,
just
we should cancel the stream and get a Patreon and put this on there
oh my god.
for $100.
For $100, and then we'll
$100.
we'll teach everyone how to make horror films.
How to make a
How to
podcast
make a podcast
about horror films.
about horror films. Perfect. We will be getting into a little, some spoilers here and there. We're gonna talk about what.
Oh yeah,
You
we're gonna definitely spoil all of these.
Yeah, so I understand if people aren't wanting to come in and hit spoilers and all that, but some of these movies have been around for some time, so whose fault is that if you haven't watched them yet?
Yeah, I only have. Oh damn! Did Pearl come out this year? I think it did. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Did it really come out this year? I think it did. What the fuck?
I don't know. I think
Oh, I have to check.
yeah, you gotta check. Hi, Squeak!
My brain is like, oh my god, Squeak, you're in here, Squeak.
Yay! But yeah, these are just opinions.
No, Pearl came out last year. Okay, I was like so scared for a second.
I had a feeling it was 2022, but every year is
All time has blended together for
all
me.
same. And I also want to give like a bit of a kind of like a trigger warning because a lot of these films have to do with like grief. Some have
That
to.
ass, the first one is just terrible. It's just terrible.
Suicide is also a thing in some of these
Yeah.
movies. So just to be aware, I just want everyone to feel good. But we're still gonna have fun. We're not gonna just talk about the sadness. I mean, this is supposed to be fun. So, okay. So I've got the films up right here. So we're gonna start with 5, and then we're
Okay.
that's gonna be like our, I don't want to say like least, because we were going to do a top 10, but you and I both agreed
just-
that
Yeah,
it would
we'll
take
be here for 5 hours.
we'd be here forever. Be here for like 3 days. So we went with top 5. So 5 being the least, and then 1 being the first. Clam Hammer 9000. Hello.
Wow.
Huh. Well, that's up to you. If you want to stick around. If not, I totally understand. So we're going to start with Bunny's top 10 Leons. Oh, dear.
I don't want to talk about
You
it.
don't-
I don't want to talk about it.
So, Bunny, what is your number 5?
Okay. Number 5 is Men.
Oh my god. I just watched this today.
Yeah, Callie knows just how fucked up this movie is. And not in the good way.
No. There were a lot of things that were very
This movie made me so uncomfortable.
yeah. I'm going to put up a poster so everyone who pops in, pops out knows what we are what we're talking about. But yes, Men. So I need you to explain this cuz I'm thoroughly confused
Okay.
as a first-time viewer.
Okay, so what starts out is like this woman, okay? We learn that her name is Harper, and she's like on this retreat sort of in the, I'm gonna say like the English countryside, basically.
I believe so.
Yeah, so she stays in this little cottage, and like everything's pretty much fine. She gets introduced to like, not introduced, but she gets like someone drives her there, and he's basically like the person who like looks after the little cottage.
Right.
And we find out she calls her friend like on FaceTime, and then we found out that she was actually there because she just recovered from like her husband. Now this is where it starts getting fucked up. We learn that the husband is dead, but we don't know how yet.
Mhm.
We just know that he's dead, and she's trying to like recover from this.
Right.
So she's trying to take like a little vacation.
yeah, a little weekend in
and-
the country.
So it's like quite normal. She's walking around. She's just kind of like chilling. I think she's reading or she's writing. I can't remember exactly. Maybe you do. She's reading something. I remember.
You know what? The reading part, I'm not. I just feel like this is just her time to just really grief. To
Yeah,
you
but yeah, that's
already
basically
use
what
the
she's doing.
word. Yeah.
She's like relaxing, basically.
Yeah.
We just see her relax,
Yeah.
and
Just to grieve.
some weird stuff starts happening where this like she's relaxing in this living room, and there's like a huge window in the back. So there's this huge window in the back. I'm not sure if this is before or after she decides to go outside. I think it's before, right?
Before her little hike.
Yeah, before her the hike. She basically what we see is she's reading some I don't know. She's relaxing, okay? And this house like has like a really nice window glass windows so you could see like into the yard. And all of a sudden you just see like this guy walking around. He's like naked, fully naked.
Yeah. Like right out of the bat, it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, all right,
No,
it's
squeak.
getting weird. Oh no, that's Squeaks. Oh no, that's Squeaks in the back, guys.
Yeah.
It's Lorne. kind of Lorne looked
It
alike.
honestly kind of did look like him.
It did kind of look like
Now
a
that I
Lorne.
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we find out through like flashbacks also, we find out that he did not just die. He killed himself.
Yes.
Her husband. Because now this is the part that I don't like about this movie.
Right, and this
She
kind of happens a little kind of frequent throughout this film. And like I get it, but at the same time like
this movie is like the equivalent to like victim blaming.
yes.
It's like a victim blaming but a movie. So but it's just done in a wrong way. I feel like it's done in the worst way. But basically, we find out that this woman, she tried to divorce her husband and he was not having it. And they had an argument. She was like, I don't want to be with you anymore. You're manipulative. You're degrading to me. And the first thing he does is hit her. And she's like,
That was a punch.
that was
a
I was
straight up punch. She like
I was
flew back.
flabbergasted. Yeah,
That-
she hit herself so hard.
That got me.
Oh my god. It hurt me looking
It
at
did.
that.
It did. I felt.
Yeah.
I felt that pain. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I truly believe that she had the right type of reaction.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, get the
was
fuck
like,
out.
I would have killed him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would have beaten him with some type of anything that I can find. Be like,
Like a frying pan or
don't
something.
you ever fucking touch me.
Yeah. Also, I do love this actress. She's a really good actress, by the
She's
way.
amazing. And the guy who plays the men,
Oh yeah, he was amazing too.
he's good
This
too.
it had such potential to be a good movie.
it did. I know cause he was in that show Penny Dreadful. If you've ever seen
Yeah,
that
okay,
show.
it's Rory Kinnear
Mhm.
and Jesse Buckley.
Yes. Hello, Dundee. Ugh, God, Ale Rearg, you're still here? Alright, cool. Yes.
Ew Rear can't be here. He doesn't know what movies are.
Did you say ew, Rearg?
Maybe.
It's brilliant. Ew, Rearg. I think that's your new name now.
So then she goes on this hike.
Beautiful. Oh, like as always
It's
with
so pretty.
with A24 films, like the cinematography is just always on
You know,
point.
one thing they're not gonna fuck up is that camera angle.
Hell no.
Yeah. Oh shit, wait. I think she actually goes on the hike before the naked man. Oh wait, you know what? No. He does show up, but she doesn't see him at first. That's what it was, I think.
It was just us getting like a glimpse of what the fuck.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, that's why it did do a good job, like the suspense, because we're like, okay, this person's after her and she's gonna go on a hike now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, wait. I think she actually goes on the hike before the naked man. Oh wait, you know what? No. He does show up, but she doesn't see him at first. That's what it was, I think. It was just us getting like a glimpse of what the fuck. Yeah, that's why that's why it did do a good job, like the suspense, because we're like, okay, this person's after her and she's gonna go on a hike now.
Yeah.
So she goes on this hike and then she comes across like this. It's like very beautiful grass. It's like a trail. And it's like a cobblestone path almost. But then there's like this bridge, a tunnel, basically, under the bridge that she has to go through. This part was pretty scary, I will say.
I did enjoy this because it was a huge tunnel, and all you can
Right.
hear is like little water.
It was terrifying to
just
me. I
very-
hate that sort of stuff.
There was no score.
Yes.
Right, Johnny Utah. See, here's the thing that we'll find out. We don't. It doesn't matter.
We don't know why he killed himself yet. We just know that he hit her
Yeah.
and that he's dead. We know that he
Did I lose you?
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. We know that he hit her. She got really upset at him and then that he was dead because we just keep seeing flashbacks of him dead already.
Yeah, and like because she even says to him, "I don't care." I don't think she specifically said like, "I don't care if you kill yourself," or she's like something like, "I don't care if you do it." Like, go ahead.
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
care.
He was threatening when she was saying she wanted a divorce, he kept threatening suicide. He's like, "I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself."
Which
She's not dressed like a pilgrim. That dress is so gorgeous.
that dress is gorgeous. How dare you call her a pilgrim?
You can't see it. You can't see it, Eel, but it's like a pink dress. It's like really long.
Is she the Quaker Oats guy? If the Quaker Oats guy was
She's
hot,
so pretty. I'm sorry.
right?
She's so gorgeous.
She is. I wouldn't mind seeing her on the box. Besides, what's his name?
So yeah, so she, I can't really quite remember, but she sees like this. She goes inside. She's kind of just like, she's like, standing there. You could see like the water on the ground.
Really creepy.
Yes, very good. They did do a good job in that scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she goes and then she sees a human like figure, like a shadow, basically at the end of the tunnel. This part was quite scary. I will say it was scary. I hate like things chasing me, so this was scary.
Well, you know what? I will say Clamhammer does have. See, I'm afraid of things getting taken down because part of me was like, should we play the trailers so people can get like?
Oh, I think it'll get taken down.
That's what I'm
though.
afraid of.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna get taken down.
So I don't think we have to
Which
like
isn't-
fully like explain the film.
You could probably just show like a trailer on mute, maybe.
I can
I don't
play. I
know.
can like play it and make
Or the
it.
audio.
I feel like the visual would be better. Well, let's keep talking, and I'll think of something so you guys can have some type of visual. So yeah, she sees this person, and it starts like running after her. Correct.
Yeah, it starts running after her. She's standing there for a few minutes, like trying to figure out what to do exactly. And then eventually it like goes forward, the dark figure, and then it starts running after her and she runs back to the cottage. And then she notices actually, while she's actually running, that she sees a naked man. The same naked man that we see from earlier.
Yeah. And he's like kind of like going after her or whatever, but like she ends up like calling the police, and I'm thinking that this is just something that she's randomly seeing, but no, this guy is real. The cops came and they cuffed him.
Which is like so distraught for me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like usually
I'm so confused.
Usually we freaking see like, oh, this is just something that's in her head. Like I was really shocked when he got cuffed. I was like, holy shit, this thing is fuck.
I was like, this is like the fastest horror movie ever.
Yeah, right?
And there's like, the tunnel. There's the tunnel right there.
There's the tunnel. She's like doing like those like echoes. And the guy, like, he was fully naked. Not like, he wasn't just naked. He had, oh, that fucking priest. Fuck that priest.
I hate that priest.
He had like scars on him. Like, I don't know, like at first I thought he was like a burn victim, but he just had.
Yeah, me too.
See, they ended up just being scars. But the thing is, like, it's weird because it just seems like, yes, it's a really small town, but like, all we're seeing
Yeah.
are men.
Yeah, that's what you catch on to throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
She's walking around, she's going to a bar, she goes to a church. Everyone there is a man. There's only one female, right? Which is the police officer.
Yeah.
But we never see her again. I don't think we ever see her again.
Right. That's right. That's right. There is a female police officer, but we see her one time.
Yeah, one time, and then the rest of it, as she's going through the town, it's just men and it's just little kids. One little kid, actually, I should say.
An old-looking little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
it is. There's that fucking kid.
There he is.
But
And also, here's like sort of the plot twist. The man is the same man that she meets in the beginning of who like
Yes.
guides her to the cottage. It's the same guy.
yeah, it's like
So
they're-
all
they're
the men are the
gu-
same.
Yeah, they're all the same guy, and they all like, especially like the priest. The scene with the priest. Any scene with the priest was horrible.
Yeah, so basically she goes to this, there's like a lot of symbolism and there's so much symbolism that I can't exactly explain correctly. Because this movie is just like, what the fuck?
It is a what the fuck, but I bet I have a feeling because I only watched this once, but I like to be a detective.
I'm sure if we go through it again, I'm sure we could point something out.
Hi Heisenberg. She said her name was A24.
Okay. Okay.
God damn you.
I brought a chocolate cake with nuts. That's like a deep cut. That's a deep
Are
one.
they like Stepford husbands? See, that's the thing. I don't know. Like who are these? Who? I want to say who are these guys, but it's like it's one guy.
Okay, here, I'm gonna explain the ending now.
Yes,
So,
yes, do that.
this movie it goes really fast, pretty much. So she gets like really distressed from everything, and she asks like the police again to accompany her. She wants someone there, but they don't really want to do anything. They're just like whatever. So she has to walk back home by herself to the little cottage. So then she eventually does call her friend though on FaceTime, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go drive up there.
Yeah, yeah, which is like, oh great, good. She's gonna have like a buddy.
Yeah, she's
but
gonna have somebody.
that doesn't happen. Cause she.
So
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Keep going.
sorry.
No, you're good.
So when she goes back into the house, you could probably see it. She ends up somebody's at the door, and it's the same. It's another man, obviously, and this man he puts his hand through the mailbox. Oh my god, I really hate that. I hate that scene. I will say it was pretty gory. That those last few scenes are pretty gory.
It was pretty gory. I didn't mind the gore because it wasn't like
Yeah.
a lot. So when you like see it, it's like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, so he puts his hand through her mailbox and she stabs him.
like on the forearm.
Yes, right through it basically. And she pulls it out, or he drags it back out, I think. Does
Yeah.
he drags it back out.
He does,
He
yeah.
drags it back out and he splits his he splits his arm. He splits his arm in half. It was gross.
I shuddered. Yeah. that
And
was-
this is when we I'm not sure if this is when we found out, but basically her husband, what happened was her husband got really he was saying he wants to kill himself, and after the divorce, so she's like, you know what, I don't really care if you do that. So she kicks him out. He tries to, well, this is the thing that she's being tormented with. She doesn't know if he was actually going to kill himself or if he was going to the neighbors to try and get through
the
the
balcony.
balcony back into their apartment. So we don't know. She just looks out the window of her apartment and she sees him falling.
Right, which we got
And
a
then we
visual
see
of.
him, yes, a bunch of
A
times, like
bunch of
500
times.
times. So we see him die like several times. Basically, he falls and he splits himself on the fence. And that's what the man
Oh,
who had
yeah.
pushed her his arm through the mailbox. It's like a resemblance of that, like him being
Yes.
split in half.
Yes. This film needed
So
more
throughout this
sheetrock.
entire movie, she's basically being blamed for her husband's death. Like all the men are like, "Well, you should have done something to help him. It's your fault that he's dead."
Yeah, like the fucking priest, he's like, well, that's just what happens. Like men tend to lash out at women, and it's not a like a federal offense. Like it's not something that you can get
Right.
arrested for.
Yeah,
Like
she said that
what?
she told him like he hit me and he was like, "Well, what did you do?" What did you do to deserve it, I guess?
I
This is
hate
really
that.
fucked.
Yeah, what did
It
you
was
do?
terrible.
I hate that. And when they show that in like films and television, oh my god, I just want to like
I was like, "Oh my god, are you for real?"
yeah. So I don't know.
So yeah, so this guy chases her through the house and he's transforming throughout, like being stabbed, and he transforms into every single man she's seen in the town.
Yes. And I'm just like wondering, like, was this just could it have been her husband haunting her as
At the ending, that's what I thought it
Yeah.
was. So eventually she leaves the house after she stabbed this guy like a bunch of times and he kept transforming and like being ripped in half. He catches up to her, he pulls her out of the car. He chases her again. Then the naked man comes back and he's like,
he looks like a
how would
salad.
you even describe?
I call him a
Yeah,
salad. He looks like a
basically.
fucking salad.
Yeah.
Look out
that's
for
what it
salad man.
Yeah. Yes. So this is where it starts getting. It was already fucked up, but this is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a movie, probably.
I don't know. Should we give that away? Or should we? I feel like people need to see it themselves.
You think that they have the clip on here? They should, right?
I don't know. I don't want to see it again.
Oh, you don't want to see it again? Okay.
I don't. I don't. Guys, it's really disturbing. Like I really don't want to give like everything fully away, but you want to see Salad
Okay,
Man?
we'll see. We'll say this is what happens. She kind of gives up. She goes back inside, and we see her husband sit down right next to her. And this scene pissed me off so bad.
Yep.
So he sits on the sofa and she's so exhausted. She's covered in like sweat and like blood. She's like, "What do you want, James?" And then he says he wants her love.
And honestly, like, why is like I'm thinking this whole time, like, why do I?
This is my problem with this movie. It could have been good.
There were a lot of good aspects that were good.
Yes, the problem with this movie is they tried to make a movie where the problem is men blaming women, but then it was directed by a man. It was
Of course.
they didn't even have any women on set. This was the thing that really upset
damn
me. They had no women on set. Like, how do you? Oh my god.
And yeah, viral effects.
was-
I was getting some Lorne vibes.
It was definitely Lauren vibes.
I
Definitely.
like while I was listening to Guru's stream earlier, just like the way that he like how he talked to Ramona during like the Texas girl call was just just all manipulation. Like, what do you want? Like, I just
Oh
want
god,
your
I
love.
hate that call so much. It makes
Yeah.
me so upset. It makes me so angry.
Yes.
But yeah, basically like that. This movie's about men tormenting women and like they put them through all that, and when you finally give up, they're just like, "Well, I just want your love. Like, after I put you all through all of that, I still want it." So I think it definitely could have had it did have potential, and I think they did some really good things throughout the movie. but it just upset me that they didn't have any women on set. Like, how do you make a movie about a woman's experience with men, but you don't have any women on the set,
I
and you don't have any women writing for it? It just didn't make sense to me.
I got something from Heisenberg. God damn you. Watch the first 10 seconds of this, please. All right. Well, we're about. Let's wrap.
Okay.
We'll wrap on this, and then Salad Man. But yes, I do know it's Salad Fingers. I do remember Salad Fingers. Absolutely. But yeah, like I agree with you about.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't recommend you watch this movie. It's a waste of time.
You know what? I'm gonna say do it. I'm gonna.
If you want to
recommend
see
it.
like really weird shit, yeah, but I don't recommend it for
Just-
me anyway.
A men movie called Men. That's quite men, isn't it? Quite. But I don't know.
But yeah,
I always want
that was
everyone.
Men.
I always want everyone to experience, even if it's like not even like a great experience. As long as you have like some type of experience, I think it's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, of course they have understand. Now I'm gonna have to watch that Understanding the Metaphor because I'm weird like that.
I love that. What would be the metaphor, honestly? They'll be like, well, women go through stuff.
Oh,
That's the metaphor.
women go through things and
Things. Women are women.
yeah. End. That's it. All right. So what is this?
Yeah.
That.
Oh yeah, what did you
this?
get sent here?
Oh.
I'm Salad Man.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Oh.
We've seen that. Let's watch it again.
That's basically men right there, guys.
Yep, that's Matt.
I'm Salad Man.
I'm Salad.
You know what? You actually don't have to see the movie to understand. Yeah, that's Salad. That's what he looks like.
That's the end of the movie, guys.
That's it. I'm Salad
That's it.
Man.
There you
know
go.
what? I appreciate that. Thank you, Heisenberg. I'm not sure if anyone else got the IT crowd reference there. A gay musical called Gay. That's quite gay. There already is a. Isn't A24 have like a musical that's like pretty much called like Gay the Musical? It's something.
It's called Dicks.
Dicks? Okay, even better.
I think it's called Dicks.
Okay.
I do want to see that. I'm gonna see that.
Oh, I have to see that too. I'm like God of Lettuce or whatever. I am familiar with IT crowd, not as much. My husband's mostly into it, but I've enjoyed it with him. All right, so let me set up my 5, and I know this is on your list, so this is
Viral.
something.
Viral.
What did he say?
Oh my god. You said, did I summon him? Because I said the name of that movie. Okay, we're doing 4, right?
Well, we're gonna do my 5.
Oh shit,
'Cause
you're
it's-
right. Oh
yeah,
my
'cause
god, I
it's-
didn't even think about that.
Oh no, you're fine.
You
It's
just
'cause
saw
it's-
this movie too. Okay. Yes,
Just-
yes.
Yeah, it's just because it was different from my 5.
Not Hereditary in the 5. Oh, she's catching an L right now. Oh god.
Spoiler.
Hereditary, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay. So yes.
Honestly, when you've watched it so many times, I understand. I've watched it a bunch of times.
I have watched this a lot, mainly because now what's funny with Hereditary, before we started this stream, I was watching it with my husband who hasn't seen it yet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But like it became time for me to like get going, but there was still like 40 minutes left of the movie, and I was kind of like, damn, this movie is really long. I don't think it needed to be as long as it.
Oh really? I saw it the other like a week ago, and I was like, I love this movie.
But I love it because I understand everything. I know all the clues. I know all of the like Easter eggs, I guess. Like I enjoy it, but if I'm putting myself in like my husband's shoes and not knowing anything, I can understand.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the first time I watched it is with a friend, and she was laughing the entire time, and I was like, "What's going on?"
He was laughing too. Let me play this shit. But yeah, I would say my fifth is definitely Hereditary, just because of the meaning of it. And the thing that I love about a lot of A24's films they are slow burns. I love a good
They are
slow.
definitely slow burn.
I love
Men was a slow burn.
I love a good slow burn. Cuz I like playing detective. I want to cuz it's almost like you have to watch these movies and not like you can't look at your phone. You can't be distracted.
Right. You can't.
You can't.
That's why my mom can't watch this. She cannot watch it. She will look on her phone and you look back up and you're confused.
Yep. Absolutely. And like I've watched this I think it pulled up on the screen, but this 8 hour, at least 8, no, at the most 8 hours, I want to say at least, of like the whole history of Hereditary. If you wanted, I could send it to you. It's really good. More like Hereditary, am I right? You were so goddamn funny. Heisenberg. Yeah, this one has been out for a little bit. What was it, like 2018, 19? Something around there. But I understand that this could have been like slow, because my husband was just like, he was like, when you were watching it with somebody, they were laughing. Yeah, it was 2018. And he felt so bad. He's like, oh my God, this is like really, really boring. I'm like, excuse me? Oh, no problem, Catchy. Have a good night. Oh, and that disappeared. Oh, no worries. But Heisenberg, why did you do that? Why did you hide Cat G? Okay, there you go. You fixed it. Rude. So, Bunny, so I know that this is in your top 5. What number is it for you? Bunny? Are you gonna jump scare me?
Oh no, I would have jump scared you. I was too late. It was 4.
This is your 4?
This is my 4.
Oh, well, freaking perfect. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Leon took Bunny.
I wouldn't be here if he did.
That's right. Yeah, Bunny would have completely been gone, and I would have been left by myself.
Been gone.
Okay, so this is your number 4. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. But
just watching it makes me want to watch it right now.
Right.
I want to watch it right now.
I told my husband that he can watch the rest without me, but now I'm like curious to hear what he thought. And he hasn't come in.
I definitely had to watch it by myself to actually start liking it.
Yeah, I watched this by myself when I first watched it too.
Yeah. I think that's the way to watch it by yourself.
You need to pay attention.
Yeah.
And some people might not like that, but I do.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's a slow burn.
Very slow.
Not a regular fun horror movie. It's like you have to pay attention.
No, and I would say a lot of these horror movies that A24 does, if you want to, it's not one of those, ooh, let's watch some spooky movie. If you want something that's more.
Yeah, this is not for a party or anything.
This isn't for a party. Yeah, you don't watch this like Halloween or any of the I would say maybe the 80s or even the 90s.
This is kind of I would say this is such a trauma movie.
It is. Oh, yes, it is a trauma movie. Hi, Sloth Cat. This movie is a...
Sloth Cat understands us.
He gets it. He gets it. totally gets it. But it's just a lot of it again has to do with like trauma. I love a good anything that's to do with witchcraft
Yes, I
of
think
any
you should
kind,
do a synopsis.
or a cult. Okay, I'll do just like a quick synopsis. We don't.
It's a good thing this one has more. This one actually, I can understand this one way better than Men.
Oh, totally, absolutely. So I'm just gonna like just be real. Hereditary and Midsummer are similar to me in the theme. You know what? I won't argue I will not argue with that. I see them as like the same, but also I call them like black and white, and that'll make sense once we get deeper into it. So this movie is about a family. They are grieving over the matriarch of the family. Her mother passed away, who had like dementia, DID. They didn't have like the best relationship.
Oh, the main character's Annie.
Annie, that's her name. Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony Collette's character.
Yes.
Annie. And some weird shit is just happening, like very slow, and like, and it just slowly starts to build with the odd things that are happening, and what we don't know, but this is kind of like I don't want to say like a transition, but
It's really awkward. The family is going through like a really awkward state because the grandmother is dead, and the grandmother, she kind of like held everything into place.
yeah, and she really favored the youngest daughter, Charlie.
Yeah.
Like she would not let her like out of her sight. Like even like the child Charlie was just like, well, who's gonna take care of me now that grandma's gone? And
Yeah.
like Annie's like, what?
It's like what? That's
almost-
I'm your mom.
Yeah, almost like she laughed like as if this was like a joke. But we don't, and I don't mind this. We don't get flashbacks
No,
Of-
not at all.
of the grandmother being around, but there are some
Which
really
is, you know what? That's so good that we
love
don't
it.
even see her. We don't see her at all, like
Yeah.
in any flashback whatsoever. We just see her in pictures.
just pictures. And I love that after the funeral, the grandmother has like a bunch of boxes that Annie's kind of like keeping on the side, and there's like a picture book with a letter, and it says pretty much like, because it happens in the beginning of the film, like it pretty much is apologizing for the rest of the film and what's going to happen, because the grandmother knows what's going to happen to the rest of the family. This was all planned.
Yeah, that's what we find out throughout the movie.
Yeah,
That none of this was like coincidence.
Yeah, these weren't just freak accidents and just weird shit happening. This was planned for at least, I don't know how many years, but I was gonna say 13 because Charlie
Probably since after she was born, I'm guessing, when they were like, oh shit.
yeah, because
like...
the grandmother had nothing to do with Peter's, the firstborn. Annie wanted her mom completely away from him for some reason we didn't know. We're like, oh, it's weird. But Charlie has this quote freak accident. If you've seen the movie, you know it is something that
So Peter, the son, he's like, basically what happens, the freak accident happens because the mom wanted her son to take Charlie with him.
yeah, but like he kind of lied. He's like, well, it's a school barbecue.
School barbecue.
It's like, well, but then why can't
The weirdest party ever, by the way.
weirdest party ever.
They're baking a cake in the middle of this party.
I have never seen anyone
Bake a cake.
at like a teenage party. In my experience,
Baking.
at least.
It's just ridiculous. It should have been brownies, honestly. That would have made more sense.
That would have made more sense if it was brownies. Exactly. Oh, God.
I'm calling Ari Aster. I'm calling him right now.
Call him right now. And Viral, this is such a heady...
Viral.
It's such a heady accident.
Oh my god, my favorite meme, the one that I sent earlier was like, I hate going to gay Halloween parties. What do you mean you're the telephone pole from Hereditary? That was so good.
I loved that. But yeah, so Charlie is allergic to peanuts. They make it very apparent.
And we see this right in the opening scene.
Yeah.
She's eating chocolate and her
She's
dad's
always
like,
eating
"Does it have
chocolate."
nuts? Does it have nuts? Like, what do you want? Why didn't you check before? Where did she get that candy bar?"
And I was thinking that too. Like, Annie's like,
if you know your kid has a nut allergy, why is she just eating random chocolate?
or there should
You know, well, it was probably planned that too. Honestly.
probably maybe like, cause the mom is like, we don't have the EpiPen. Shouldn't you always have an EpiPen
Right.
around with a child who has like a nut
That's
allergy
what it's
like
for.
that? That's what it's for
That is what it's
accidents.
for.
So yeah, they go to this party and like Peter wants to like impress this girl, of course, and
Peter had one thing on his mind.
yes, even on that the text message in the movie, bring your dick.
I cannot.
Yo, there's a party tomorrow night. Bring your dick.
Yeah, we're totally gonna bake a cake.
And we're gonna chop
Yeah,
nuts
so
like fucking
they-
Gordon Ramsay.
No, literally, the first thing we see when he enters his house is these girls are baking a cake, and they're chopping nuts aggressively and giggling.
Yes, like it is the
So we're
funnest
like,
thing ever.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Ooh, and it's chocolate because we've seen like Charlie eat chocolate. Like
She eats yeah, she likes chocolate.
She's like-
Oh, and Charlie is also a very weird child. She like makes toys out of dead things.
yes, and we see her cut off the head of a dead bird. It's fine, totally fine. But another great thing with like the synopsis, like the family starts, especially Annie, starts to learn about her family's ancestry. Brings, what do you say? You know what I don't like about the streaming? Like, I think like the heart button is cool, but when someone's message comes up, like I can't see the whole message because the goddamn heart's in the way.
Oh yeah, it does that on my mobile sometimes.
Yeah. Brings his friend Richard.
That's funny.
That is funny. It's funny in other ways.
Okay, so basically what happens, Annie's going through, Annie is like trying to figure out like what to do with her life because her mom's gone. And her mother like held everything together. So she's just kind of like, she's grieving, like she lost her mom. But she kind of she also doesn't like her mother.
Oh, she hates
very
her.
much. She despises her.
Yeah. But she like also loves
So
her.
she's
sister.
Yeah, she's struggling. She doesn't know what to do. So she starts going to this like Oh wait, no, this is after. Okay, the accident happens basically. And what happens, and I don't know if you wanted me to say what happens.
Honestly, even with like I envy people who got to see this accident without knowing it was going to happen. Because I already knew.
You knew?
I looked up this movie. See, I have a problem.
Oh, I didn't know. I was so shocked.
I've said this before. We try not to spoil too much Cornville, but I said spoilers.
We don't have to spoil this if you guys haven't seen it.
We won't. No, we won't say.
We can keep going.
No.
But basically,
It was an accident.
it was an accident and Charlie is not in the picture anymore.
You got pissed at your friend for not warning you. Yeah, I am so envious of you because I have this problem. If there's a movie I really, really want to see, but it's not available anywhere I can stream it. I mean, I pay for so many streaming.
I get it.
So I'll watch.
Cornville, if you haven't watched this movie, go watch this movie.
Please. If you have HBO Max,
It's streaming
on
right
there.
now.
It's streaming right now.
It's on there right now.
And a good amount of these movies are on Paramount Plus. A lot of A24 films are on Paramount Plus.
Or pirate it if you want.
Or pirate it. Or if you want to be a good citizen and pay for it, that's fine too. People need to be paid. But we will say Charlie doesn't make it. Well, Charlie wasn't supposed to make it. And just like, we won't say it, but like just the way that Peter handles it.
Oh god, I could talk about this scene for 5 years. I fucking love this scene so much.
Oh my god, like
If I can marry a movie scene, it would be this one.
it would be that one. I definitely.
And oh my
got
god,
one.
I just this. Oh my god, I can't. I love this movie so much. Yeah, so basically, so she's already dealing with her mother's grief of losing her mother, just to deal with losing one of her children. Is Charlie no head? Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of there. There you
Viral
go.
in Cornville.
Viral, Cornville, and Heisenberg. Thank you for your service. But with the
Yeah, so
Yeah,
then
okay.
she has to deal with her child dying on top of her mother
her
dying.
mother, the scene where she's pretty much like
I had to replay that 3 times when I just watched it because I was like, this is acting. This is cinema.
this, like the fact that
This
she
is
wasn't nominated for an Oscar.
I don't understand how.
Oh.
don't. It makes me. I will.
Flames.
Every single time I watch this movie, and that scene happens, I feel it deep in my core. I'm like, oh my! I could feel this person's like excruciating pain. It's insane.
Yeah, like this is like if I had to look up what does it feel like or look like when you lose a child, that's the
That
top
is it
one.
right there.
That's it. That is it.
It's so good.
And the fact that like horror movies get snubbed during the Oscars so frequent.
It
like,
pisses
throughout
me off so much.
time.
The only fucking horror movie, which I don't even count as a horror movie, was Sweeney Todd because of the singing or the costumes. I can't remember.
Right. Yes.
Like that to me is a musical.
It is a musical. I don't count that as a
horror movie.
I don't count it as a horror movie. To me, it's a
really
musical
pretty.
first.
It's pretty, but it's not. I
I wasn't even that big on the film anyway because I enjoyed the musical so much, and I prefer that.
Oh, I need to watch just the musical then.
You do, especially the one with Angela Lansbury. Do that. It's very good, and I've seen a different version in theater on like live. It was a different version.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of odd, but it was all right. But I wish I could have seen like an original production, but I have one on DVD anyway.
Yeah, Slavkat, she's underrated. She got robbed.
So
Completely
robbed, snubbed, bamboozled, just all of that bullshit.
That to me is acting. Yeah, so she loses her child, and things are like 10 times worse now. She's not talking to her son. There's just so much tension in the house. It's really... And then Peter, too, he keeps seeing things. He keeps hearing things.
Yeah, because his
Keeps hearing
sister...
Charlie.
Charlie has this tick.
I hate that.
It's almost like she's trying to like tongue pop, but she's like... It's like a lazy tongue pop.
That scared me the first time I watched it by myself. It scared me.
Oh, I bet you heard that everywhere you went after.
Oh, I still do sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm glad.
then
I like
Annie
it.
starts going to she tries, right? She's like in the parking lot.
Well, yeah, she
She's
tries to go
watching
to
these.
this like grieving. It's like AA for grieving
Yeah.
lost ones. Oh God, Mother dear, can I borrow your car to pick up my girlfriend from the airport? Insert Tony Collette noises. Oh
Oh no.
no! Oh no!
So yeah, she tries to go and get she tries to. I don't remember, does she sit through one session?
When her mom died, she did go to one. We felt like she had like no intention of speaking, just to go there, just to observe, which can be understanding when you're doing something kind of this is big.
And then she goes when Charlie is gone.
Well, no, she does go to one, and she completely goes on this rant about her mother. This is when we kind of learn about
Oh yes,
her
oh
and her
yes, you're
mom's
right.
relationship.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's when we find out she hates her.
yeah, yeah. And Tony Collette, like she says, like she always feels blamed. Like I am blamed,
Yeah.
and it's hard, and I'm not too sure what that meant at the, I guess at the time.
I love the dog also. The dog's very cute.
The dog is great. We love a dog around when there's some fucking spiritual shit going on.
They don't love them though. They don't love those dogs.
No, good thing. But she meets someone at one of these meetings, and she's like really trying hard to like get her to like come in. And at first I thought like, oh, this is just someone trying to be supportive, like, yes, I know this is hard.
Her name
is hard for me.
Also her name is Joan. She says,
Joan,
"Oh, my
that's
name's
right.
Joan."
And she lost a son and a grandchild from drowning.
Yes, so
Yeah.
she's trying to like connect with her, like I lost my, my family,
Yeah, trying
whatever.
to, like, if you need someone to talk to who's been through the same thing, because it's hard to, when you go through something so traumatic, it's really hard to talk to someone who hasn't gone through the same thing, because like they're not going to understand, which is totally fine if you don't. But like, I know, like, for me, if I want to talk about something that I go through, but the other person doesn't understand it, like, I feel guilty talking about it. It's like, oh my God, I'm talking about this again, or I know you don't get it. So it's like, it's nice to have someone who gets it.
Right.
Yeah. So Joan wants to connect with her and said like, hey, here's my number. If you ever want to like get coffee, she's available. But I don't, like, also, like, we see like random weird sightings of people, mostly women.
Just people, yeah.
Like
Just
Charlie.
people. Peter keeps seeing random women at school, and Charlie was seeing random women too.
Yeah, one of them was like in, like, near their house. The had
Yeah.
like a circle of fire, and she was like sitting there like naked. So already I'm thinking like, oh, this is like some witchcraft, like this is some occult shit that's going on.
Right. Oh, you were on it. I was not. I was so confused. I had to watch this movie like 3 times to understand what was going on.
Yeah, because there were like a lot of, they show a lot of symbols. They show a lot of
And they're right there. You barely see them.
yeah, and
You
like
have to pay attention.
there's writings on the walls. You don't understand them because they're in a different language. But there's like a bunch of carvings in Charlie's room, and then there's some in Annie's room, and I think even in Peter's room. So it's like because the mom was living with them during a good amount of time while she, like, the first time she was sick. So the mom's like, she was doing some shit. She was setting something up. This whole thing was carefully planned.
Yeah, so along the movie,
Oh no, Kit Kat. I don't believe so. I would have
No,
remembered.
I don't think so.
No, yeah, I would have remembered. And I would have been like, I'm never watching this movie again.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I
Stop.
think it does. I think it does.
Stop.
Wait, I think it does. Isn't it like on the floor when Peter falls out the window? Isn't it on the
Yes!
ground?
Yep, I'm sorry, Kit Kat. Yep. Yeah.
I
You're right.
almost forgot.
I forgot to.
They don't like show it at all.
Yeah.
Though. He's just already dead.
The dog went to live up in a farm in upstate New York. Stop!
Oh no.
Oh no. So Peter, like, now he's starting to feel and see some strange things as well.
We haven't talked about the dinner scene.
Oh God. Please, okay, go. Talk about the dinner scene.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Oscar clip.
So, literally Oscar. Okay. So, after Joan, like, introduces herself to Annie, she's like, why don't we do... Wait, I think they do the seance after. Okay. So, at some point, they're trying to have dinner, and you could definitely see, like, they're not talking.
Yeah, I know there's
She's basically like I think she's they're about to eat.
That's it.
Yeah. And at some point she's like does he start? No, he starts the conversation, right? He starts
Yeah,
the
he's just like,
conversation.
hey, Dad, this is really
He's like, why don't you
good dinner.
Why don't you say something?
Oh well, first he was like, he said to the dad, "Oh, Dad, this is the dinner's great," and then the dad's like, "Oh, thank
yes,
you."
you're right. Yes, you're
And
right.
then
You're right.
Annie just does this, it's like scoff, half like chuckle thing.
Yeah. She's
that's what-
pissed.
And then Peter asks, like, "Do you have something you want to say, Mom? Because obviously something's on your mind." And boy, does she.
She's like, is there something on your mind? And he's like, it just looks like you might want to say something. And then the dad's like, Peter.
Don't start.
And then she's like what? Why would I want to say something? So I can watch you roll your eyes at me? And he says, I have never rolled my eyes at you. And then she says, oh, sweetie, you don't have to. You get the point across. I'm sorry, I love this scene so much. And he's like, okay, say what you want to say then. And then Dad's like, Peter. And then she's getting really upset. She's like, I don't want to say anything. I've tried saying things. And he says, try. So try again. Release yourself.
Release yourself.
You mean.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets so pissed. She's, what does he say after that? Hold on. I don't remember if he I really want to get this right. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, here we go. She says, release you mean. And he's like, so fine, so release me. What do you want to say? Fucking say it. And she gets up and she starts screaming at him. And she says, don't you swear at me, you little shit. You don't ever raise your voice at me. I'm your mother. You understand? I've given everything to you. All I ever do is worry and slave and defend you. And all I get, this is my favorite line, all I get back is that fucking face on your face.
Yes, that fucking face on your face.
On your face.
I love that.
That is so good. So she says, so full of disdain and resentment and always so annoyed. Well, now your sister's dead.
Ooh. Because I don't believe
Oh
they
my
haven't
God.
talked. They haven't talked about it.
No, they haven't talked about the sister dying at all.
No, and not even like what.
So
like,
she
what
just
happened.
exploded.
Yes.
She exploded. And then she's like, and I know you miss her, and I know it was an accident, and I know you're in pain, and I wish I could take it away. But your sister is dead. She's gone forever, and what a waste. It could have maybe brought us together. Something, if you could have just said, I'm sorry. So he hasn't even said he's sorry.
No.
They had no conversation about
There was
this, which is
nothing they said.
understandable.
Yeah,
They
of
both
course.
kind of went into shock.
Yes.
Because why wouldn't you?
Right.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes ever.
It's a good scene. Another scene that's a favorite of mine is when Annie goes into Peter's room, and there's like she sees something, like like his face is covered in like ants or something, like ants are because that's what happened to Charlie.
the dream.
Yeah, it was a dream, and she's like, it's an iconic like look
I fucking love that
that
scene
everyone
so
has
much.
seen.
Oh my god.
Like the face that she makes.
Yes.
I'll just play it from the beginning, and when I see it, I'll play it. Okay. She has this like terrified face on her, and then Peter is like, "Mom, what are you doing?"
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
And
And then this is when we find out.
yes,
We find out she sleepwalks, and at some point when they were kids, she woke up in the middle of the night and she slept walked to their room, and she was going to light them on fire.
yeah, she doused them and her in paint thinner, and she like woke
is
up
just
as soon as
so
she
crazy.
struck the yeah. So it's like, oh my god, no wonder Peter is feeling the way he does because
Yeah, no wonder they all just don't like each other. It's
Yeah.
like their mom tried to kill them.
exactly. So like, Peter wakes up and the
Oh, Alex Wolff is such a good actor.
he is great. He does a lot of really good work. Annie just blurts out, "I never wanted to be your mom." Sorry.
It's so good.
She says to her son that she didn't want to be a mom, and
She tried to get rid of
she
him.
tried to abort him. And he's like, "You tried to kill me?"
You tried to kill me, and then he starts crying. Oh my god!
And then
it
they
made me
both
so
slowly
sad.
start to be like drenched in liquid.
It's so good.
And then you see the light match, but it was a dream. But it was just such a good scene because it's like, oh my god,
such
why
a
are
good scene.
why are you saying this to your child? You're not
Yes,
supposed to be
we're like,
saying
what the? We're figuring out like what the hell she tried to kill him.
So that twice. So the whole fire scene wasn't even the first time she tried to kill him.
No.
I mean,
She was just like, oh, but I was happy when you were born.
yeah, it was great when you were born. It was great. Yeah, I loved you. I love you.
So good. I love that scene.
It is a really,
yeah,
really good
that's-
scene.
This family is just fucked up, basically.
And I want to say, like, the dad, I don't think he gets enough credit.
He was trying to hold that family together.
He was trying so hard. He bit his tongue. He tried his best to be supportive. But he was just constantly just pushed aside. But he endured it. Because
Yeah.
of all the shit the family's been
He
going
cared
through.
about his family.
He cared about his family. So to just kind of not like close, but get down to the nitty gritty, Joan shows Annie a certain way to be able to like have a seance and talk to Charlie. And she does like an example, and it works, and it totally scares the shit out of her. But she tries it with her family, and that scene too. There's so many good fucking scenes when she's trying to summon Charlie, and she's trying to get her son and the husband to join in with them.
Yeah, oh my god, I love this scene too. He starts crying. He's like, what are you doing, Mom? And he starts crying. He hugs his dad.
And the thing is, like, the way he cries, like he cries like a child,
It's
and that
so
breaks
yes,
my
it's so
heart.
believable. Like, cause like when you're I know he's young, like 16, 17. So like that's how you would cry if you're just so
Yeah.
scared. Like you'd go back to like being a child and you'd start crying like that.
Exactly. Oh, Viral Effects says I just saw the list of
Viral.
best actress nominees on 2019. Lady Gaga was one of them, right? Tony could have easily taken her place. Yeah, I could see that. And if Hereditary is low on both your lists, I'm expecting some bangers at the top. I personally rank Tusk and Black Coat's Daughter up there when it comes to A24.
I watched Black Coach Daughter, and I hated it. And then when I found out it was A24, I'm like, what? I did not like that movie. I'm so sorry, Viral.
I didn't see it. I did see Tusk, and I can't watch it. I can't watch it. It upsets
It looks
me.
really gross.
It
looks really gross.
upsets me. Like, as much as I like weird, that was too much
What
for
even
me.
is the point? What even is the point of that movie?
Of just being disgusting. Right, Corville? Like, I
I love Justin Long though. I love him so much.
yeah, he's fine. My favorite part that he ever played was Zack and Miri or Mary, whatever, make a porno.
I like him in Barbarian.
Barbarian. See, I still need to see that. Yes,
You haven't seen Barbarian?
I know.
Oh my god,
I
Callie.
know.
Callie, we have to get off now. We
I
have to
know.
get off and watch
We have to
that
end
right
this stream now, and I need to watch
We
it.
have to end that right now and go watch it.
I'll watch it either tonight or I'll watch it tomorrow. I promise.
You gotta watch it tomorrow. It's Halloween.
That is true. Yeah, tarnished Kevin Smith's stellar filmography. Like, his
I
daughter.
don't know what that movie's about, and I really don't want to know what it's about.
You know what I said earlier? I want everyone to experience a film and should watch. And watch
Cornville
the
really
movie.
hates this movie.
I'm there with you, buddy. I am there with you. I can't watch it. It makes me so upset.
I'm so happy you guys like Barbarian. There's a lot of people who hate that movie.
See, that's why I've waited so long, because I heard not so good things.
I really enjoyed it. It's just so fucking good. I love that movie so much.
Okay, so that'll be my Halloween movie.
Yeah,
this
I'm
year.
gonna watch it too because I really love that movie.
Yeah, someone on the cast of my last show was talking about it, and I was like, I didn't
Did
get
they
anything.
not like it?
No, they loved it.
Okay, yeah.
They loved it.
I'm not gonna say it's like amazing, but it was really good.
Okay. So I don't need to like have like super high expectations.
No, it's not like show-stopping. It's just really good. It's just a
Okay.
good horror movie. I
It's
think.
just okay. All right, good horror movie.
It scared
like
me.
that.
I'm gonna say I saw it by myself in the theater, and the theater was quite empty, and
Ooh, that's the best.
I almost cried because of how scared I was. But then like it's just really good because it's like super scary. But then, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, it's good.
Here, I'm getting like
But also like I am a pussy when I'm like, because first of all I was alone and it was dark and I hate the dark, so.
you love horror movies, but you get like scared. I love it.
I get so scared, but like I like scaring myself.
That's
I'm like, I
okay.
have to watch it. I have to scare myself just to watch it.
Yeah, see, I'm not like easily scared. I'm more like just intrigued and just find just the
You're-
whole genre just so fascinating.
It's just slept on. It's slept
It's-
on.
It's slept on. Buddy clutches her mini Leon when she gets scared.
I wish I had one.
You need like
I would take it everywhere.
you need a Leon like body pillow.
They have those. They have those. I'm quite 100% they have those. There's not a body pillow body pillow you probably can't find.
That's true. I do have a friend who has the. I don't even know if I want to say it. What the body?
Oh Lord, what?
What the body pillow is?
Oh, that's concerning.
It's TCAP related, so it's not.
No. What? No.
It's just a joke. It's not anything like real of like, you know, anyone actually like
Oh,
being
okay.
obsessed or anything
My
like that.
God.
It's just a joke, but Kenneth Brickman.
Okay. That makes sense. That's totally normal.
Stuff, but I just think it's hilarious.
I cannot.
I just think it's hilarious. I won't out them. They're not really even around, so that's fine. But I guess to wrap up, Hereditary, the grandmother is a part of this cult, and there's this bird god. Because you see a lot of like references to like birds. Like that one pigeon.
I didn't even know he was a bird. I just know he's one of the kings of hell.
Yes, and it's like a. I just remember the video that I watched referencing, like
I gotta
looking up
watch that.
the type of guy. Yeah, I'm gonna send that send it to you for sure. It somehow takes somewhat like shape of a bird or maybe the head, like something that where it's bird like. But Charlie gives away this thing before she dies. It's like,
Oh, that explains how she flew up the tree house.
oh yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, that explains so much. Oh my god.
Oh, it does.
I'm so
when you
I'm so
rewatch
stupid.
it. No.
I'm so dumb.
That's why I love these movies because there's
Now
so
I have
much
to
to
rewatch it again.
There's so much to find, and that's what gives like when I think of like top movies, I think of movies that are the most
That's so funny.
rewatchable because I learn something new the more I watch it. That's what brings movies up to the top for me. Like one that's not on this list, but it's just when I think of like a movie that I'll always watch and always will learn new things is Shutter Island.
I've only watched that once, so I guess that means I have to watch it 500 more times.
You do, and even still to this day, I'm like, I still
And I
don't
liked
get
the
it.
movie on the first watch.
Oh, it's great. I saw it in theaters. It was really, really nice. But there's some shit in there that is just like, oh my god, how did I not see this before? But this whole thing was planned from
So
the
basically,
grandmother.
the mother only had children so she could birth basically summon the demon
So it can have
into one of the bodies.
So it can have
And
a
it
human
needed-
body.
Yes, and it needs to be male.
It had to be male, and that's why Charlie was like, "Grandma always wanted me to be a boy."
Yeah,
Because
because she did.
She did. For that purpose. So I think that's why Charlie had to die because the demon was living in her body.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense, also. But-
Right. Like she was just a host until
When she was just holding it, why couldn't he use her body?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't like this one. I want that one.
Viral, yes, male and birthing, men reference.
Basically, yeah.
Totally
pretty
men
much.
reference. But yeah, it's like why couldn't I guess
It's very interesting.
there's some rituals that needed to happen maybe when
Yeah,
it was
probably.
she was a baby and all that. Like that's my guess. But yeah, Peter is the one to be. He's the one. And I would say like the last. It was a weak girl body. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I could see that because she might have had like some maybe issues. But
So I do know in the book it says it has to be a male human body, but then, but yeah, that makes sense. I was just kind of just like, if he has all this power, why doesn't he just use it? But yeah, that makes sense.
It does. But yeah, the last like 30 minutes of the movie, so much shit goes down.
I do love the fact that the king of hell is allergic to nuts.
Hey, we all have our flaws, right? We all have our damn flaws. But yeah, Hereditary is number 5 for me. Not in like a bad way. I just have.
And it was number 4 for me.
And it was your number 4. So that's. I pretty much think it's. And I will say, I do change my mind sometimes.
Oh,
There-
all the time.
There are some times I'm like, you know what? Maybe Hereditary needs to be here and push this one down. Like, my opinions.
This is just from our top 10. So.
Yeah, this is just
There's
like
definitely
right
way
now.
more.
This is right now how we feel. Okay, so you did. That was your 4. What was
Yes.
what? Yes.
Yeah. No. What was your 4?
Oh, okay. Let's do my 4. It's The Witch.
I'm actually curious. Ooh.
The
Ooh.
Witch or the Vivitch, if some people want
The
to.
Vivitch.
The Vivitch.
That fucked me up for a while. I was like, what is this called?
I honestly just thought it was just a visual thing. Oh no, I just want to one.
It is, I think, or unless it has deeper. I've only watched this movie once, and I was eating pizza with my friend while we watched it, so we were goofing around.
I really
But I
love
think
The
the
Witch.
acting was really good.
That's the thing. Like, and I know that some people. Again, this is another slow burn. A lot of people would say that
This is the slowest burn I've ever watched.
it is the
like literally.
slowest of the burns, and just like I really loved. Not that I love, but I've always been interested in the Salem witch trials. The Crucible is one of my favorite plays. So just the hysteria of everyone just like, oh, she did something weird. She's a witch.
And her own siblings turning on her.
And her own siblings turning on her.
Yeah,
Those
that's how I knew. It was
goddamn
like,
kids.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my god, I just got a text from. I didn't notice. My husband Jirok texted me maybe like almost.
What do you think?
He said, "What in the blue fuck is going on with this?"
Oh, he got to the end of the movie.
He's watching Hereditary for those of you who haven't been. Did
That's so good.
you finish?
Love that. Love that.
But yeah, The Witch is one of my top 10s. I believe that Anya Taylor-Joy she is one of like my top favorite actresses right now.
She was so
especially,
good in this movie.
especially the type of films that she does. I love The Menu.
The Menu. Oh my god, I love that movie.
I can watch.
Did you watch Last Night in Soho? That one was good too.
No, I need to see that.
Oh my god, that's a good one. I love her.
Oh my god, I'm dying to know what he thinks. But yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy is this. I think this was my first time seeing her.
I think what was my first Anya Taylor-Joy movie? I can't remember. Oh wow, I can't remember. I'd have to look it up.
But the plot is it's the synopsis. It's pretty simple. It's a family that like the father has these. He has these feelings about the Bible that I believe other people in the village don't necessarily agree with. Maybe
Aren't they trying to like ban them or something?
yes,
Or,
they get banned.
exile them.
Yes, they get exiled.
Well, they do get banned. Yeah,
They do.
They do get banned.
Yeah, and they find this property. They try to start their lives again. And the scene, oh my god, the scene when, because they have, so you got Anya Taylor-Joy, she's the oldest, and then you have the brother.
Oh,
who's
she
in
was
the middle.
she was the first movie I've ever seen with Anya was Split, and I watched that so long ago.
I thought Split was after The Witch.
Oh, it was, but that's just the first movie.
That's the first. Oh, okay. So that's the first time you saw. Oh, I love Split too. See, everything that she's in, everything she touches turns to
Oh, the
gold.
Queen's Gambit. Did you watch the Queen's Gambit? That was really good.
I watched some of it. I did.
It was really good.
This
She was
is
amazing in that.
This is the part where she's playing like peekaboo. with
Oh,
that-
yeah.
and the baby's gone.
Oh my god,
she's-
the baby's gone.
She's playing peekaboo with her.
That shit
fucking-
is so crazy.
It's so scary, and I love again like this movie doesn't have like it has it's appropriate
It doesn't
with the
have-
score.
Yeah, it's so quiet.
It's so quiet, and it really like it makes me feel like excluded. Like I feel like I'm there with them. Like they're really good at showing the environment. Like I really felt like I was there the whole time, and again like things just start going crazy. Oh, Black Phillip. Black Phillip, Black Phillip. I hate those twins.
They were so mean.
They were so annoying. Cause
I was like, can the witch just kill them?
can they
Like,
just take
come
them
on.
already? Yeah. Cause like, god damn it. Cause they started talking about, like that Black Phillip's like talking to them.
Yeah. They were just making up shit like this.
Yeah.
Like they usually did.
I'm the witch from the wood.
And like they're being all like they think that they're being all like badass, but then Anya's character is like, no, I'm the witch in the wood, and I'm going to do this. And then the twins get so scared. It's like, well, fuck you. You did it first. Like you assholes like instigated the whole thing. And then they actually like are serious about like, oh, she is a witch. She's a witch, and everyone's at any time around this time, Jesus. You call someone a witch, people are gonna believe it, without proof.
Yeah, that's immediately their own kid. They're like, yeah, well, you're a witch.
Yeah, their own kid, just because these
And
weird
there was
little
wasn't there like a
assholes.
weird? It was a weird thing with her and her other brother or something. Like, ugh.
Yeah, there was. Anya Taylor's character, she was starting to develop and
She was going through puberty.
puberty,
so.
yeah, and I guess like the brother might be as well, and he kind of looked at her in certain ways, but it's kind of like that's the only chick he sees.
Yeah, that's
So
why
he-
it happened because
Yeah.
they're banished and they're
there's a-
so like isolated on that farm.
Yeah, exactly. So like they didn't push into any type of like incest. It was just like, oh wow, he saw boobs, and a boob is a boob if you live with nobody.
Boob is crazy back then.
Boob was crazy back then. But yeah, I just love that, and then just how, especially in the mother. I can't remember the actress's name, but she's in Game of Thrones.
Even she started getting jealous of her.
Yes! Started getting jealous of her daughter, thinking that she's doing something wicked to the father.
Yeah. They just turn on her. They don't even give her the chance. They're just like, well, my 2-year-old said you're a witch, so
Yeah.
that means you're a witch.
Right, exactly.
But also, I guess because the child went missing, that's what really affected them.
It
the
did.
baby.
And they even went out to try to find the baby. Like, it wasn't,
Yeah.
like,
I liked her in the Mario movie.
who was in the Mario movie?
No, I just Anya is Princess Peach, but that just made me laugh so.
Oh, she
I
is?
liked her. Yeah, I liked her in the Mario movie.
Of course you did,
Of course.
Cody. I was only able to watch, like, 20 minutes of that movie.
I do like the Mario movie.
A
Definitely.
lot of people did.
Listen, I'm a Mario nerd.
See, yeah.
I'm really pissed that they didn't give Luigi more time.
Oh, let's do
They
that.
showed Luigi for like, they gave Luigi like 10 minutes of screen time.
That's
I'm sorry, I love
ridiculous.
Luigi. Okay. Anyway,
That's ridiculous.
anyway, he's not in it at all. He's like in it for like 5 minutes, I swear.
And they had, like, such a good actor playing him.
The perfect Luigi, and they didn't,
From It's Always
they didn't even
Sunny.
use him. My God, the perfect Luigi. And Chris Pratt is there also.
That's true. He is there.
He's there. He's definitely acting in it.
I'm sorry, did you say acting?
He's acting in it, yeah.
God, shit, that was really mean. I used to like Chris Pratt.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I hate that man.
Yeah, I don't like him anymore. I really don't like him anymore. It's like too much. They're just like he needs a.
Why are you playing Garfield? Why?
I just heard
Why?
that.
Why? It ruined my day. Yesterday on a Monday I find this out. Are you kidding me?
Yes, I think I heard it from you.
Oh wait, Vex.
Hey Vex.
Here.
Some say a dollar store Chris Pratt comes around these parts.
Oh my god.
You don't say. I wonder if he's still here. He was here earlier.
Nah.
No.
He's busy being Chris Pratt.
He's busy being Chris Pratt. Oh my god, I love that so much. What would be a name for like just something stupid like Pratt Chris?
Piss Pratt.
Piss Pratt. I like that better. Piss Pratt.
That's good.
That is good.
Well, the good thing about Chris Pratt, he's not in The Witch, so.
Oh, thank God he's not the witch. He would have ruined some shit. But I just love that they take the seriousness of this, of like how, yes, the child is gone, but I mean, like, throughout the film, more things happen. Like the first son, who's under Anya Taylor-Joy's character, she's the second. He starts to go through, like, the witch starts fucking with him, and she's looking all like desirable, and like it's another pair of boobs that he gets to see. So he's just like, oh my god, boobs. And he like
she was like a siren.
She was a siren, yes. Very much a siren. Pulling men to the depths below where they belong. But he gets possessed, and oh god, it's around like the end of the movie, but there's this scene that like the mom thinks that the baby is back, and she goes to pick up the baby and start breastfeeding the baby. But then I can't
remember this.
Yeah, someone walks in.
You gotta remind me.
I think it was either Anya Taylor-Joy or the father walks in, and there's this big fucking crow gnawing on the mom's nipples.
Oh, yes. Okay,
yes. And she's just like laughing like a crazy person, just like ah. It's fucking wild. And then like the dad gets into this like fight with Black Phillip. And I think it's like Black Phillip ends up killing the dad. I don't know, don't give me 100%, but he was ready to also kill the daughter.
Yeah, he was gonna kill her too.
Yeah.
I watched this a long time ago, like months ago. I can't remember every single thing, unfortunately.
I don't, and I honestly like I do forget.
It's here.
I'm not gonna lie.
Don't worry, I got you. Let me pull up the synopsis real quick.
Okay, so 2015. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, don't they pray like every night, like obsessively?
They obsessively pray. And that's why.
And they have nothing in this. They have nothing in this house. Also, there's like nothing.
They've got nothing.
They sleep like on wood and like a couple of haystacks and like one blanket.
Wood and hay, and it's 1630 in New England.
Yeah.
Also, they think Thomason of witchcraft, testing the clan's faith, loyalty, and love to one another. Hi.
Hi.
Duroc is here.
I'm here.
What did you think of
What did you think?
the end of Hereditary?
I couldn't stand it, but it might have to be like one of those that I gotta like watch again. But I literally I believe exactly how I texted you.
Mm-hmm.
What in the blue fuck was that ending? Or was it the whole movie? I mean, I don't know, man. It was weird. It was weird. I liked it. I liked it, but I didn't. I liked how it was the dramaticness and all that bullshit. I liked how the mom was like, "Oh my god!" freaking the fuck out. All that shit was cool. But dude, I couldn't just I don't know what was up with all the naked fucking people. What the fuck was going on?
Naked people.
You know, man. What? Yeah.
It's an occult.
You turn around and then there's this naked dick. And then there's a naked dick smiling at me, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Are they children? Am I muted? Oh, okay.
No, you're not muted.
Okay, cool. But anywho, I'm just so used to
They're all
talking about
old.
children.
They're all
But
old.
anywho,
Everyone's of age here.
everybody's of age, good. So the dicks, there was just the dicks, and then the fucking the dicks, and then the whispering eyes, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then the bitch, dude, this is what flew me for a fucking coop. So
Flew you for a
anywho. Fucking when Gabriel, whatever the fuck, when the dad fucking burned up, or am I giving it away? Spoiler alert! When the dad fucking burned the fuck up, and then you see the bitch just swimming across the fucking air.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
She just
that's
starts swimming across the fucking room.
She's crawling.
Yeah, no, she was swimming.
She's swimming.
She was fucking swimming in the air. She was just fucking swimming. And then all of a sudden, she's fucking Spider-Man on the fucking corner of the fucking room.
That's
there.
right, yeah.
And she's just cornered in the
That's the scary
Spider-Man
part
room.
too.
And then she's there, and then you turn, and then you see Mr. Smile's dicks. And then you see Mr. Smiley Dick, who I did recognize him from the beginning. That was weird. And I was like, hey, that's that guy. And then there's his dick. And then you see him, and then all of a sudden, then it's just well, here's a couple of old people in the fucking, just randomly in the attic. I don't know. I might have to watch it again. I don't even know if they were alive or dead, or if anybody was alive or dead, or if everybody was all fucked.
I
Who
think
knows?
I think
It was
your
PSP.
your first watch and how you feel is definitely valid. I get that.
Yeah.
That was my reaction.
I think that's a lot of people. Yeah, it was Buddy's reaction, and I think a lot of people had that type of reaction of what the F was it. But once you learn about, I don't want to say the lore, but if you learn about the reason why all these things were happening, it was all planned.
Yeah.
It was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen. Not in a not in a spiritual way where
the
whatever.
grandmother apparently was the head of the cult.
Yes.
You know, that's weird. So I don't know. Yeah, I just gotta watch it all again.
Yeah.
Well, hello everyone. All right, rant over.
Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Viral effects.
That was
Mr.
a good.
Mr. Smiley Dick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, Mr. Smiley Dick. All right, have fun.
Dicks all around.
That was a good.
Dicks on us.
That was good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
That was better than how we explained
That was
it.
so much better than how we explained it.
How you explain it?
Yeah.
No, dude. I bet you got it. No, man. All right. Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye. So yes, that was Jirok's take of his first time watching Hereditary. The thing that we're gonna all take from that is Mr. Smiley Dick.
Yes.
We love Mr.
Well,
Smiley
yes.
Dick. Of course.
That was my reaction though. I was
I
quite
get it.
shocked. I was like, well, what the fuck is going on? What did I watch this for? There's just a bunch of naked people.
Yep.
You gotta rewatch it.
You do. And
That's the fun
that
part.
goes a lot of the A24 films. That's why I like them. I've mentioned it that there's more things to explore. They aren't movies you can watch once and understand.
Right.
And I appreciate that. This kid looks like he's about to sneeze. The little boy.
Oh, I just saw that. Oh my god.
But just to
Their costumes are so funny.
their costumes are. I thought the costumes were really great. I would say Black Phillip is one of my favorites.
That's the goat, right?
That's the goat, yeah, goat. Because the
okay.
kids are chanting Black Phillip, something, something, something. But it turns out that there is a witch. There are witches.
There are witches.
There are witches close by. And I would say, because I know it says in like the synopsis, like their faith is tested and loyalty to one another. Well, they failed
Which
the
is-
loyalty.
That makes sense. They all turned on each other real quick.
They really did turn on each other. And I think that Anya's character was the most
She
rational.
tried to, like, yeah, she didn't, like, go after anybody. She was just telling the truth.
She was just like, no, I'm not. This is what's really happening. And there's like, no. Like they end up like locking her up somewhere in like the barn or something.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah. But the best part, in my opinion, is the end.
I love that. That's
You
the
know
only
what?
thing I could, like, vividly remember.
I wonder if I can find the scene. Yes. I love I only had to type like 2 other letters. ASMR the witch.
ASMR.
What?
I thought you said ASMR the witch.
That's what it said. ASMR the witch.
Oh, there's, like, actually a... Oh.
I'm looking for like the scene. When he's talking to her. This stream is so gonna get taken down.
I conjure thee to speak
She
to me.
looks so pretty.
She's so pretty. I gotta stop this music. This is ruining the tension. I love you, Nemo Dreamscapes, but we need all of this right now.
Speak as
I
thou
am
dost seek
seated.
Jonas and mercy.
This is after like the whole family's dead.
Dost thou understand my English tongue? Answer me.
Answer me.
What dost thou want?
What canst thou give?
Wouldst thou like the taste of butter? A pretty dress? Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
It's
God, I don't remember this, and I'm, like, having...
oh shit! Fuck! I am so
I'm
sorry,
like-
guys. I had it on the wrong fucking thing. It was just you and me watching this.
Wait,
I'm such an asshole.
what happened?
I didn't have it on live scene for everyone, so I'll replay when he starts.
Oh, no.
It was just us two, just
Stop. We were literally just, like, in awe.
in awe of the
Goodbye.
scene. I know. Sorry, guys.
What canst thou give?
Wouldst thou like the taste of butter? A pretty dress? Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
I don't want to play anymore because I'm like worried that's gonna get taken down. But that's the line. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
That is so... Oh my god. I love that.
Like, I'm sorry if someone says
Oh
that,
my
it's gonna be like,
God. Chills.
Give-
Like, unironically chills.
very much chill. So like, she comes out and like, she strips herself from her clothing and she's like following these sounds, and then she like comes into this like a coven of witches. Like they're all doing this ritual.
dancing.
They're dancing. Like it looks so much fun. See, to me,
It does. It
like,
looks way better than what she was
exactly.
doing.
She clearly didn't fit in with her family. It's almost like
No.
a story of finding a chosen family.
Yes. She was not happy there.
She wasn't. She was miserable. And then she goes and she like, and it sucks that her family had to die for this, but her family kind of sucked.
Well, Well.
They're kind of assholes. Especially those damn twins, man. Hated those twins.
They were really annoying.
But yeah, I love this movie. It's another good slow burn. The acting is amazing. The script
I
is
really love the acting.
just really, really good acting. So we'll move on from my number 4. And what is your number 3?
Okay. Sorry, wait. You cut off for a second.
Oh, no worries. What is your number 3?
So this was really hard for me,
Mhm.
but number 3 has to be Pearl. Has to be Pearl.
Pearl.
And I really love Pearl.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Pearl. But I think Pearl is another slow burn.
Oh yeah.
It definitely has like moments in the beginning where you're like, ooh, but it's also a slow burn. It's like so this is actually funny because Pearl is a prequel to
It is.
X.
It is. So, and here's the thing, I've known about X for a very long time, and not a very long time because it didn't come out that long ago, but like, and I've always wanted to see it. And then Pearl came out. I feel like it depends on which one.
Wait, what did you see first?
Here's the thing. I was weird and I watched Pearl first.
Oh my God, so what did you think about X?
I loved X. It is part of my top 5.
So is mine.
Yes. So just to like
So we could probably just tie them both together then.
we can, but I will
yeah.
say Pearl is my number 2. Pearl for
Okay,
me
yes.
is above X personally.
Oh, you think it's above X?
Yes. I'll say my number 3 is X for me.
Okay.
So we're at your 3, yours is Pearl, my 3 is X. So we can talk about
Yeah, we could talk about both of them. Okay.
both.
So we don't know who she is in X yet.
We don't.
In X, we're introduced to this group of people, basically. Oh my God, I want to watch Pearl.
I know, right?
I want to watch Pearl so bad right now.
So just do you want
God.
to
Okay.
talk about, because this is going to be a trilogy. Maxine is going to be the next one. I'm so excited for that.
Okay, so X is it's a part of a trilogy. And see, I don't know if we should explain Pearl first or X.
You know what? I don't say we need to like fully explain. Why am I spelling trailer wrong like a freaking asshole? I want to know. Here's what I want to know, because this will like save us from just going like back and forth between just like talking about the whole story and all that. I want to know.
Let's talk about X first.
Let's talk about X and why to you X is above Pearl, and then I'll do my turn and say why I think Pearl is above X.
Why I think X is above Pearl is because it's, in my opinion, it's just like, I love this idea that these people are kind of just living. They're just kind of trying to be young, right? They're trying to fuck around. They're trying to be young. They're trying to get what they want. They want to, at least the main character, Maxine Minx. She wants to be a star. She wants it so bad.
Yeah, I'm a fucking sex symbol.
That's exactly what it opens up with. She's a sex symbol. She wants to be a sex symbol. She wants to be that This is what she wants to be. So that's what they're striving to do. She has her
And
group of friends.
yes, and this is around the time that the adult film Deep Throat came out, and it was a
Hit.
hit. It wasn't even just a hit in the theaters where you go and stroke and buy, but it had
Oh my
a
God.
theatrical release. And I guess how people say like elevated horror, it was elevated pornography. Elevated porn.
Yeah.
Porno.
God, I want to watch X. Oh my God, I need to watch these both now.
These are all they're both so good. I am not gay no more. I have
I'm like, no way. So true. Mia Goth does that.
Mia Goth, she is another one.
She is so Jenna Ortega in this too.
And Jenna
Oh my
Ortega.
God.
Like Mia Goth, she is my scream queen of the century.
Love her.
And I was really surprised by Brittany Snows.
Kid Cudi.
Mhm.
Kid Cudi too.
Oh my god,
He was really
so
good in this.
Very, very good
goofy.
acting.
Yes, they all did such a good job.
But yeah, they want to replicate what pretty much
They want to get in on the porn scene.
yeah, they
so
want
they
their own Deep Throat.
They want to be like, it's about, this is gonna go crazy. We have to start now.
Yes. This is what's
So
popular.
they rent.
Yeah.
Yes. So she used to be just like a stripper, basically.
Yeah, and I think her boyfriend was the one that like owned the
Yeah, he owned the strip joint or whatever.
Oh no. Shit.
What?
Shit. I knew it. I got cut.
No, you did.
How do I bring it back?
Oh no! Is it because of X? It had to be because of
It
X.
was because of X, because it was, I think because it's the newer one. All right. How do I
Oh, we
bring
go
it
on.
back?
We go on.
Damn it.
Oh my god, we went overboard.
We went way too overboard. Yeah, good thing, I don't know how to bring it back. How do people, like, stay online and, like, bring it back?
Usually it would just go back on, but like I wouldn't know what it looks like.
Okay, it looks to me... Fuck. Damn it.
Oh god.
He tried to fix.
I should have just drawn storyboards, like poorly drawn storyboards.
Right. Because I'm not getting anything on my stream.
Try to take it off of the just entirely, maybe.
Oh yeah. Let me take this down.
Maybe.
Let me play this.
Maybe it'll be like, okay, hold on.
Okay. It's because of... God damn it.
2319. 2319.
Let's see. Because you were... Due to copyright... Okay. It looks like it's coming back. Okay. Let me... Oh, okay, we're back. It was
Oh.
X. Sorry, guys.
It was definitely. Ty West was like, no.
Yep, he was
No.
like, no, thank you. Ty West
that's my
and Mia
movie.
Goth got us.
Yeah, she was like, no streaming.
So, apologies, guys. No more visuals. We're gonna go back to. It was a good suggestion.
I mean, could you put a picture?
No, it was the
Maybe?
trailer.
Picture?
It was the trailer. So I started playing the trailer.
No, like you could just put a picture of X and Pearl instead.
Right. Let's see if I can do it like. I don't think it'll let me do that. Oh, there we go.
I see it. I love that cover. Oh my god.
It is such a good cover. Well, we started talking about X, so we'll continue with
Yeah,
X.
basically,
And
I
then we'll
love
bring
this. I love this movie because it's fun to me, and I think the only reason I put it over
Pearl.
Pearl is because to me, Pearl is more like this. It's a horror movie, but like I think most of all, it's like a mental health movie, in my opinion.
Yes.
Like it's scary, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna get jump scared. It's like, no, this person is dealing with something very tragic in a time where nobody has experienced that, so no one understands her. That's why to me, I'm like, X is definitely more up there with horror. It's
With
like,
horror.
oh, it's just classic. It's classic, like people people are having sex and then they die. That's
It
what
is. And the thing that I really appreciate about this film is there are a lot of great homages.
And it's yes, that too. That too is why I really love that movie. But also it's also like Pearl where because it's tied together, there's still that like thing about like people's mental health, but like it's just kind of like at this point it's like batshit crazy. Like this is like where that person has already accepted it, so we're just gonna see the aftermath of it, and it's not really like like slow burn, like we're learning about this or feeling sorry for them. No, this person's bad in this movie and they're a killer.
Yeah, and I will say like with X,
That's
yes, I do see it more as like a thrasher
yeah.
type of film.
It's a fun slasher movie.
It is. It's very fun. And the hard thing is like it's also about like getting old.
That's the part that will fuck you up, because like halfway through the movie you're like, oh, these people just are scared of getting old.
Yeah, and the fear of not being or like feeling desired.
Yes,
you're
like
not
you can't
desirable anymore.
You want to feel desired, and you want to like desire, but you're just so old you can't do it anymore.
Right. And I would say like I have nowhere near Pearl's age in this film, but what do you
You definitely can feel like as you age.
I get it.
You're gonna feel like that way.
I totally get it. It's like, well, I don't have like the body I had when I was like in like my early 20s, but like which is like it's fine, but like still there's that moment of like
No,
do
I
you
was
still desire
terrified when
me?
I realized like, damn, I'm gonna get really old and this is gonna be me.
It's so
I'm so scary.
like it sucks, but it's something that like that I will say it's very important to take care of yourself in the
And yes, you have to come to terms with it.
Yeah, you do, and find the beauty. Because it's so fucking stupid, because it has to do with also like society and like in Hollywood, like as soon as you are 30, you're old.
20, you're 25, it's over for you.
Pretty much. And
In
it's all,
Hollywood, anyway.
yeah, and when you're a actor, when you're a male, you're a silver fox. You're
Yup.
this. You're just. But like women, it's like, oh, you're hags. Hagsploitation was such a big thing when you think of like, what happened to Baby Jane. That was definitely a hagsploitation film. So that's why I do love X for that. The homage to the different type of horror movies. We definitely get a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre love.
That's
from
why
it.
I love this movie. It's just Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's
They even do the shot, like the van shot. From,
Yes.
like, the beginning of the movie, with them all just sitting there.
And then like the slaughtered cow. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. But yeah, that's why it was above for me. But now, Hugo, why do you think Pearl was above X?
I feel like Pearl. Where is my Pearl?
Love her. I'm married.
I love it for the acting. The acting, and also I have a special
Why are you leaving me? I thought you liked me.
just
Oh my god, I love it.
the change.
Oh.
The change
I
that
love
she
Pearl.
goes through. I love Pearl as like a character, and one of my favorite films growing up was The Wizard of Oz. And I had, oh my god, Kennedy.
Clamhammer, MILF porn. What are you talking about? I have no idea what this person is talking about.
MILF porn is super popular. Well, that's fun.
It is not. It's not. Yeah, but
I've
it's
seen
definitely
it.
not a. It's not a stretch to say that women are treated badly when they age. That's a fact.
We're mainly talking about like, we're not talking
Hollywood.
about horror, not horror.
Yeah, we're not talking
porno.
about.
We're not talking about porno. We're talking about in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's
And
getting
in life,
better.
in society in general, like
Society
older
in
women,
general,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how to stay young, how to forever young, and keep the youth. And there's
Oh, why do you think there's all these makeup brands and all all this skincare stuff? They don't want you to get old.
how to look younger, and then now
Yep.
there's the body dysmorphia is just horrible.
You're right, though. It is getting slightly better.
It's getting there. I will say it's a lot. It's going. Porn is Hollywood. Yeah, it is mainstream, but we're not talking about that genre of films right now. Because I mean, X. We were talking about the movie X, and yes, it has.
But
do
they're
with-
also, but also if the porn industry also treats women badly, so
I think everyone.
it's not like it's any. It's not. Not yeah. In general, like people look down on people in porn. People in the porn industry anyway.
Yeah. It's definitely
like
better.
there's a
I would
bunch
say
of-
like kind of like Hollywood. It's better than what it used to be. Definitely
Yeah, not
safer.
so better, but it's getting better.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just getting sidetracked here. But what
Thank you, Clamhammer. I
Yeah.
think men deserve all the rights, actually.
And also in
Um,
Hollywood, men get treated horribly when you think of men who got blacklisted from Hollywood. Brendan Fraser, he's a great example, not in a good way, but no one knew like what was going on with Brendan Fraser. Why is he gone? Why does this happen? Well, because
Yeah.
he got the whole casting couch bullshit, and I'm glad it's out now, and I'm glad that he like has made a comeback and is just because he's amazing. Louis C.K. Oof. But with Pearl,
Okay. Okay.
sorry.
That's funny. That's quite funny.
Uh-huh. Okay, wait. Hold on. Not sure what you mean by that, but okay. One of my favorite movies growing up was Wizard of Oz, and there were a lot of Wizard of Oz kind of like themes going on for me, especially with the coloring.
Oh my god, wait. I didn't even think about that. That's so true. The colors are definitely Wizard of Oz. I
Very
did
that.
not think about that at all.
That's why like the colors are so much like they're more like more exposed, like they're so much brighter.
It's so much brighter than X.
Mm-hmm. And there's like that scarecrow scene. She's dancing with the scarecrow. I'm married, but then she humps the shit out of the scarecrow.
I'm married.
I just really love it, like the aesthetic of Pearl.
I will say
lot more.
it has much prettier colors than X. But also
It's
I think
different.
X is meant to be grimy, so
It
I
was
understand.
like I don't want to say one is better than the other, but
No, I don't
Just
think so at all.
yeah,
I
not
just
like
think
not
they're
aesthetically,
different.
and that's what I love
They're
about
different
it.
in they're different horror movies. I think
They're
that's why I
totally
put this one.
different. Yeah. And there's just something about Pearl that it's just something like in my heart. I'm like I like this. I like this better because we're really getting to know like at first we think, "Oh, Pearl is this lost, like she's stuck in a world that she doesn't belong in," and but
Oh my God, this Wizard of Oz thing! You just opened up
yes.
my
I'm
mind.
telling you that those are like,
You're about to change my mind now.
no,
Oh
I
my
don't want to
God.
change your mind. I'm not trying to do that. Um, but like, yeah, she's stuck on this farm. She wants something better than what she has. And at first,
This is my Wizard of Oz.
this is your Wizard of Oz. Dude. I'm telling you. Like, as soon as I watch this, I like immediately watch The Wizard of Oz afterwards.
Which is crazy because if you think about it, then X is the black and white. Oh my God.
Oh my god, because she stays.
Yes. I'm dead.
There's no place like home.
We got dead meat. You're going down.
Dead
It's
meat.
over.
That's it. You're going
You're
down,
over.
dead meat. But like, because I love the switch that it gives us. I think, well, also like for me, because I watched Pearl first, I knew about X and I knew.
I cannot imagine seeing it the other way around. That probably would give you such a different like perspective. Oh my God.
It did. And I had Jirok watch X first and Pearl.
Oh, you guys switched. Oh my God.
Because
That's genius.
I was just having one of those nights. I was just like, I really need to watch these movies. I can't wait for them to come out. So I bought them both at the same time on my Prime. And just for some odd reason, I was like, you know what? Let me start from the beginning first. Don't know why. Usually I'm pretty strict when it comes to like what was released.
like movie timelines.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, what came out first? I don't care, like, I don't care like, much about the timeline, but whatever movie came first, I'm gonna watch first. But this time, I just decided to not do that. And I don't know if I switched it up, could I have felt differently? I don't think so. I think I would have
I don't
felt
think
the
you would
same.
either.
Yeah, because there's this switch. Like you think that like the mom is horrible because she's so mean, she's so strict.
Yeah.
Doesn't allow Pearl to go anywhere. Pearl has to sneak around to go to the movies,
Right.
and I mean she's already married, but her husband's
So yeah, that's another thing. She's trapped. She can't go anywhere. She's
feels
married.
trapped.
She has to work on the farm. Like she can't go anywhere.
So she has these like grand
And the only way she
fantasies.
could escape is if she becomes a star.
Becomes a star. Like she was like escaping through film.
Right.
It works for some time, but if
For an hour.
yeah, yeah, then it's like I could do this
And
better.
the movie is done.
The movie's done. But this was her ticket out. And she was gonna do it, and there was an audition, and honestly, the audition that she went to wasn't even like for anything big. It was a traveling
No.
little gig that barely left the state.
But she thought it was the only way to start her journey.
Mm-hmm. Which you know what? Hey, you gotta start somewhere. At least she didn't
Right.
like.
It was something to leave.
It was
something
something
so she could
Like,
leave.
could you imagine her taking her little bicycle, like, and riding all the way to California, just be like, "Here I am."
She could have done it.
She could have. I mean, she rode that bicycle a lot. But she got because she never got any encouragement from anybody except for
No.
the projectionist
Well, because
guy.
she's just meant to, which we know why.
Mm-hmm.
We know why.
We do learn. We definitely do. And so like this good-looking projection worker says, which honestly at the same, I'm just thinking like, dude, this guy just wants to get laid.
Which is hilarious because I'm like, damn, this guy sleeps in the theater.
He does, yeah.
He sleeps in the theater.
Yeah, and if it was like me, if I was probably like, oh my god, he's so artsy.
Oh my god, poor Pearl.
I would have fallen for it too, Pearl. I get ya.
Oh my god.
If it was like me at her age, I totally would have fallen for it. But he's like, yeah, oh, you need to be in the movies and all that.
I've got
And
these tapes. I've got these tapes.
I've got these. Oh, they're called porno films. Used to be called stag films back in the day.
Oh. You've corrected me.
Yes, they were called stag films, and he shows them to her, and she's. We know this. She is a sexual woman.
She's into it.
She's into it. Like, we saw her humping the scarecrow. Like, she is.
Oh my god, did I tell you? When I saw this, I was alone in the theater, and there was like the I forgot what they called. What are they called? Oh fuck. The workers there. You know how like they still stand outside the movie theater doors. So
Yeah,
they were
so-
just in there at the back, just watching, and I was alone, fully alone. Because first of all, I saw the movie like in the morning, and it was empty, and no one knew what Pearl was. So I was like, okay, I could probably just watch this. I'm alone. It's fine. Movie theater to myself. And then during like the scarecrow scene, I don't know what it was, but I just like looked behind me, and there was like 3 of them just on the wall watching it. I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing.
Like you guys
And
might
she
as
was-
well sit
she was-
down.
No, literally just sit down and be embarrassed with me. She was literally making out with the scarecrow. I'm like, damn, these people are like, what the fuck is this a girl watching?
See, in my mind,
Yeah,
I
but
would
it
have
was
been
so
like,
funny.
you guys know you're watching this too, right? Just come sit down. Like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all gonna experience
Just sit
this.
down.
We're all gonna experience this too. And just the the acting, Mia Goth's acting.
So good. I love her so much.
When you can just switch like that.
Her face is it's insane how it's just in 1 second she just switches up. Oh
And,
my God,
and
I
she's
love this
really
movie.
good with changing her voice too. Like, she actually has like a really
She's a very squeaky
but like
Brazilian
soft.
Brazilian voice
Yeah. Have you seen? God damn it! I just had the title. Something about well-being. The Cure for Wellness.
No, I have not seen that.
Bunny, that was the first thing I ever saw Mia Goth in. You
Unfortunately, I saw her in that movie with Shia LaBeouf.
what movie was Shia LaBeouf?
Not a good movie. What was it called? Nymphomaniac? Don't recommend that. I hate that movie.
I've heard of it.
But yeah, that's what I saw her in. But yeah, these are the first movies I've seen her in.
But I'm gonna recommend watching The Cure for Wellness.
Yeah. Oh my God, Sloth Cat. Yeah, that credit scene. Oh my God. I sat there, watched the entire thing. I was just amazed.
But like, to get like with the switch, like we start to learn. Well, we see like small things. Like, she has no problem killing animals
Yeah.
for no. She
has like no feelings.
She has no empathy. She's too focused on what she wants to do, and what she wants to do, no one's gonna get in the way. And I feel like
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, she starts to learn that she has a little more power than she thought. Just from
In the
being...
situation she's in, yeah. No one could stop her out there.
Yeah, because like at first I'm like, why is this mom being such a bitch? But then we understand why this mom is so strict, because she even says in the film, like, I know what you do when you don't think nobody's watching. You are sick. There is something wrong with you, and you should not be out in the real world. She's right. She's right. Pearl needed help.
All Pearl needed in this time and age was like a laptop
Just need to be an influencer.
a laptop, some ibuprofen, she'd be good.
Maybe like just some Prozac.
And a boyfriend. That's all she needed.
Yeah, have you seen American Horror Story Hotel?
A long time ago, but yeah.
She reminds the way when you said that, I immediately thought of Suicide Sally.
Oh yeah.
She was like, she died in like the 80s, and she's like constantly like upset and wanting to connect with people. And then at the end, it's like, well, here you can connect to thousands of people through an iPhone, and she becomes like Instagram famous. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah, that's what Pearl needed.
You need an iPhone, a Twitter account, ibuprofen. There you go.
There you go. No, that's horrible. I mean, she definitely needed a lot more, but definitely she needed she needed help. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
Just a bit.
just a bit. But yeah, I think it's mainly like just the aesthetic of the film. I love
Yeah.
diving deep into like human nature and something that I can, and I don't want to say that X isn't something that can happen, but this is something like
it's much more
it felt more
dramatic.
real.
Right. Pearl feels more real to me than X does,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. So that's my reason that I have Pearl as number 2 and X as number 3, but you're the opposite.
Yeah, mine was 2 and it was X and this one was 3, but I kind of love Pearl even more than I already do.
Well, you'll have to watch it again, and once you
I'm gonna have to watch it again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch Pearl and then I'm gonna watch X just so I can try to
that.
get that.
yeah, try
I'm
try
definitely
that.
gonna do that.
And think of The Wizard of Oz when you watch it.
Oh yes, I can't believe I missed that. Like honestly, that's so good.
I just loved that movie so much as a kid. It was like disgusting how obsessed I was. I walked around in like
it was
the little red
always
slippers.
shown. Oh, I was in the fucking play, the Wizard of Oz play. What was that? I don't remember what I was. Oh, I was the dog.
That's totally cool. I don't want to laugh
Oh my god,
be like
I
me.
was the dog.
and be mean about it, but the fact that you just said, God, what was I? In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, maybe she was one
the
of the
dog.
trees or one of the munchkins. And you said, oh, I was the dog.
Yeah, literally, you had to bark, and that's it.
You mean Toto? Toto's an icon.
Yes.
Toto's an icon. Don't just call him the dog.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
But you know what? I can that you didn't even get to play a person. You had to play an animal.
Well, I wanted to be the dog, so it was okay.
Oh, you wanted to? Okay, well then, hey, work. So, Bunny, what's your number 1?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Unless I'll do
Okay.
whatever you want.
Okay. Alright, my number 1 is Talk to Me. This, I will say, I'm gonna say it's probably my, if anything, because I
There
do
we
change
go.
my mind a lot, this is my favorite horror movie of all time. I think so. I love this movie so much. I've seen it I had to see it in theaters twice, and
Wow.
I'm definitely gonna watch it again tomorrow.
I am gonna say, I have not seen the movie yet.
That's why I don't want to
That's
spoil
fine.
it at all.
But the thing is, I already
Because
kind of
I-
had it spoiled for me. But I think we shouldn't spoil it as much because
No, I'm not gonna spoil it because
it
I
is-
want people to see this movie.
it is brand new.
Yes, it just came out. I want people to see this movie. But I just wanted to say that was my number 1.
And I truly believe that when I see it, it's going to replace one of my tops.
What's your top? Let's see.
I don't want to say it's going to replace my top.
Oh, well, what's your number 1?
My number 1. Oh, God damn it. Midsummer.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I am.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised it's not in your top 5.
Because I haven't watched it.
Oh my god, why are we at this point
haven't
right
wa-
now?
We haven't watched each other's top movie.
Are you kidding me?
I know what happens though. I've seen every clip. I've never sat down and watched the entire movie.
I'm speechless.
Allison, go see that movie. I recommend it 100%. It is quite scary too, so.
I thought it was gonna come out soon. That's why I feel like I was like dragging this stream on, because like I really wanted to watch Talk to Me, because I know it's gonna be available soon. But knowing my track record,
I wish we could watch it together so bad because it's so good.
like I already gave in and I watched the kill count.
No,
That's what I do to myself. That is what I've done to myself to all of these films. I can't help myself because I know I'm gonna love these movies. I know I'm gonna want to break it down.
I'm gonna erase your memory.
I need someone to erase. Like I already like they don't give away much.
I still haven't even watched the kill count because I want to watch it again before I watch it.
I just know like who dies.
Okay,
that's just the
it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say kill counts don't ever measure up to the actual movie, obviously.
Which I'm glad that they don't. I hope that's not like their goal to be better than the films.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't remember what kill count I recently watched, but
Because
James
I
A.
could watch a
Janice-
kill count. I watched a kill count of some movie that I hadn't seen, and then I watched the movie. I'm like, damn, this movie's good.
Yes, it's definitely a go-to for me, and also Stick Together Pictures is a good channel too. Hi, we're Andy, the maniacal cinephile.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Oh my god, Tickle P Shivers.
You'd have to send me some.
I've got some
videos.
I've got some shit to send you. Tickle P Shivers
Yeah.
got me into him. He does boots to reboots, and then
Oh.
he also and just the premise of his character on YouTube is, I find it hilarious. So I'm gonna send you that as well.
Yes, please do.
I will.
So Midsummer.
Midsummer.
I know everything, so you could go ahead and spoil it
Well,
for me.
I'm not gonna spoil. Like all I'm gonna say is, this is the one movie I have rewatched way more than any of the other films.
This is so surprising to me, actually, because I've seen so many people say that Midsummer was even more boring than Hereditary.
See,
which like I don't think so,
I think it's the opposite for me. When I think it's,
because it's so colorful.
yes, that's why I like it, because most horror movies are so dark and like
Right.
like just neutral colors.
In my opinion, like being brighter and scarier is more horrifying than being dark and scary, I think.
That's why I love it. Like everything is bright and colorful. You have this sense of just everything.
You're
is
in the
fine.
daylight.
Yes, so nothing bad can
Like
go
it's so
wrong.
uncomfortable.
And that's why I love it.
I don't know if you've seen what's the one with Mother with Jennifer Lawrence? That's another one that's so brightly colored, and oh my god, that is like, I can't watch that. I've watched it once and I will not watch it again.
I've seen Mama. Oh,
it's Mother.
Oh,
It's
oh, Mother. Yes, I've kept that on my list for so long because I understand the premise. So I think when people watched it, they didn't understand.
It made me so claustrophobic. I was.
Ooh.
The thing is, there's no tight spaces. It's because the movie is like cut. It's cropped really small.
Is it
so
a lot of like
it makes
tight
you-
shots, like close-ups?
No. It's
Oh.
it's just the way the movie. You know how Midsummer has white. It's blocked white.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but it's black, obviously, and it's really thin. Like
Okay.
at least when it was very. I just hated it, and it just made you feel trapped. But there was like, but you're also. It's just I literally, I can't. I hate that movie. It's so good, but I've only watched it once because I cannot. I don't think I could watch it again.
I've heard that, and
But I think you could definitely. I definitely recommend it. I just don't think you'd want to watch it again either. Like a second time.
it's been on my playlist for a good while.
But honestly, there's so much stuff you can miss, so you'd probably want to. That's the thing.
Yeah. And with like with mid, I say midsummer. Some people say midsummer, like potato.
I don't think it matters. I think it just probably whatever language you speak, it would be midsummer.
Yeah,
I say midsummer.
I say midsummer. It just rolls off the tongue for me. A little better.
I always use that video of Danny walking and crying. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Danny
it's so funny to me.
Is
Tragic.
such a tragic but also an amazing character to me, because and also she's in this horribly toxic relationship.
Oh wait, give us like just a basic synopsis, like just a
Basic synopsis, I would say a couple and some friends, they like travel to Sweden. They made friends with somebody who lives in this rural like hometown where they create their own, they have their own community, they grow their own crops, they have their like own way of life, and it's
like a Minecraft village.
I don't know much about Minecraft, but they hold. I don't know nothing about Minecraft, but it's this midsummer festival that's going down, and everyone that's a part of the community brings in outsiders.
Nothing weird about that.
No, not at all. It's like, hey, you guys are my friends. I want you to meet my family and visit my culture and get an idea. I mean, to me, I'd be like, hell yeah, that sounds great. I would love to learn about another culture and live and do something different. But things throughout the film get a little... Saying little is not the correct word. Things get fucking crazy and bizarre.
Oh.
Just absolutely nuts. And I'm going to say, if, like... I've watched a lot of shit, like true crime about like different cults and shit. This might be the one cult I would probably join.
Oh, for real?
Like, no, I don't want to say like for real, but like as like just
most appealing.
It's the most appealing to me.
Isn't the whole the thing is like women, right? It's like sort of like women, like
yeah, and they're really big on like the seasons, like things born, things that live, and then
the earth,
and when it's time to die.
They're not afraid of death.
They're not. They celebrate it.
They welcome it.
Yeah, and it helps make the community
it makes
better.
Sense.
And there's just so much weird shit that goes on too, like just like with their rituals and
the pie incident.
Oh, you know about the pie.
I know about the pie.
You know about the pie. Oh my god. Because it's just like if you've been in like a toxic relationship,
that too. The whole relationship thing is just so sad.
And it's like so relatable, and you have like someone and then a community that is celebrating accepts you, yeah. Again, kind of like when
like I was lost family.
When I was talking about The Witch, it's like finding your
there you go,
your chosen family. Is it weird conventionally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But are you happier?
Are you happier?
Are you
yes.
happier? Yes.
And do shitty people get what they deserve? Yes.
Yes.
And I'm gonna applaud it. Not sorry about that, but that's just what I love, and just the fact that it's all so bright, and another story.
Pretty.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and just everything another story about grief. Like, grief is like
Yeah.
a pretty big thing when it comes to A24.
She barely allowed her. She was barely grieving, and
She-
all this like she was
No.
her boyfriend was mistreating her so badly.
so badly. He was just like, "Oh, what? Didn't I tell you about me going to Sweden
Oh,
and my
Lord.
friends?" Like,
Oh Lord.
and the way that he just manipulates her, and that famous word now, gaslighting.
Yeah.
And the point that she's upset, he turns it around on her. Another very Lorne thing, but she is like, no, you know what? No, I'm sorry. This
Yeah,
was my
yeah.
fault. I'm like, God damn it! These people cannot die
A24
quicker.
films, and they're men.
They're men in grief. It's men in grief, but not grieving men.
Yeah.
That should be their slogan. Grieving but not grieving men. That's horrible. But I'm telling you, I will give you my password to my Amazon Prime
Stop.
so you can
No.
watch this movie. I'm just telling you, like,
I have to watch it.
But
I
still-
can't believe I've gone so long with it. See, what happened was I was going to go to the theater, but they don't play A24 films around me. I have to go. But
That
like when they
sounds
first
illegal.
started when they first started coming out, Midsummer, Hereditary, they were not playing those around me. The only one that they had started playing was Everything Everywhere and Men, and then Talk to Me. They didn't even
Wow.
play. I don't think they even played X. They only played Pearl for some reason.
that's so interesting.
So I don't know. I don't know how they pick and choose which ones, but yeah.
That is weird, and here's the thing. Like, I know I'm hyping this movie, but if you don't like it, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you're crazy.
I mean, I haven't experienced like the movie properly. I've just seen clips of it. Like I've never seen the entire thing in one go. So I think I would probably like it.
Yeah, so because I get like mad when people like overhype movies, because then I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna expect some shit, and then I get disappointed.
That's why you just gotta go. You just gotta go straight to the theater. You can't look at anything. That's why
Exactly.
I had to literally mute Talk to Me on everything because I really wanted to see it 1st.
I tried, but I'm a glutton for punishment, and I just do this.
I'm
to
sure you'll
myself.
still like it.
I
You'll still like it
I
when
do
you see
believe
it.
I'm gonna love it, but I love how this came together, and that like both of our number ones are movies
It's
that we
perfect.
haven't seen.
That's crazy.
I love that so much. I'm very happy for this outcome.
It came together.
It really did come together. I agree. It sucks it came down, but I understand. X was
Yeah.
is it is quite new, but I think this is a good time to call it. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for doing this with me. Like we've
Of
talked
course, it
about
was fun. We gotta talk about other A24 films next time.
two. Yes, exactly. But we won't talk
I
about
really
Tusk.
love. No, I really
No.
love Marcel the Shell with shoes on. That's a good movie.
There were a few on your top 10 that you shared with me that I haven't seen, so I'm like really excited to
yeah, you
to
gotta
check
watch
them
them.
out.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Okay, well this was fun. It was really good.
This was
Really
fun.
good Halloween idea.
A fun Halloween. Another Halloween stream done here. Thank you so much to everyone who
And I
stopped.
do love talking about horror movies.
I know you do, and I love that about you, and I will gladly do that with you any time of day.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, everyone who came, who stopped
Yeah,
by.
anyone who was here and like listening to me nerd out, like thank you.
Yeah,
Both
and
of
anyone
us.
who's like still here, I appreciate you.
Honestly, yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, I know this isn't the norm stuff here,
But it's appropriate for
so
Halloween time.
appropriate.
So.
It is, and I hope that you guys
And yeah,
check out
I
these
hope-
movies.
Yes, please. At least ones you haven't seen yet. Definitely.
For sure. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sloth Cat. I love that.
Yeah, thank you. Sloth Cat, you understand us about
You-
Hereditary
you get it.
and Pearl.
Yep. Sloth Cat gets it. Nothing better than that. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But- All right, guys.
This was so fun.
This was so fun. Thank you so much. No idea
Of
when
course.
I'll be back, but Bunny, do you have any plans to stream soon?
Honestly, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. Maybe.
Totally.
See. We'll see.
We'll see. Bunny is tagged on the title of this stream,
Yeah.
so check out her channel. She does a lot of
No,
fun.
you don't have to do that.
I'm just being
So-
serious. I'm not just plugging just to plug to be courteous. I do enjoy your streams. Like I
Cringe.
love horror
Cringe.
games. I love your banter. I enjoy it. So other people deserve
Thank
to enjoy
you.
it too. All right, everyone have a safe
Okay.
and fun Halloween. Stay
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye and stay booked and blessed.